It's the last showdown game between Korean Army and Aljaz. Korean Army selecting the allies. Aljaz, guess he has to select the Wehrmacht. But it's still 7 wars. It's still going to be a great game because these two guys have delivered pretty awesome games consistently in the last few ones. So, and exactly how I describe Korean Army as well. He is the Meister at infantry play. I just don't see Aljaz being able to keep up with the infantry as much as Korean Army has been able to dart around the map, making sure that he's consistently bringing in combinations of infantry units. Like, you'll always see those riflemen and flamethrowers together on a flank somewhere, and that really negates a lot of heavy cover. So all these little things, lots of grenade play. There was early grenade selected at the start of the game when that MG was positioned inside this church here, and we had a beautiful 3-way forward sort of flank, fan-out rifleman attack, and even coming right round to engage the retreating MG. It was just so clairvoyant of Korean Army to do that, and eventually, after the 30-minute mark, he won. God, I dislike this map. Unhappy face, Aljaz. I'm sorry, man, but you gotta fight on all sorts of terrains to win this tournament. And by the way, the winner of this very game that you are watching here goes on to fight Siberian Platoon in the Mega Ultra Extra Hyper Finals. It's gonna be crazy, I hope, because those players have fought through many, many adversaries to get there. So they are the strongest of the strong, at least for this tournament. Expect good stuff. Now, before this game gets underway and we start seeing some firefights and trade of lead bullets on both ways, I usually like to give you some announcements just as, I don't know, out of interest. But there is a lot of videos that will be posted on my Facebook page and somewhere in the forum as well, which, because I've been away for some time, it's 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks in fact, I've produced loads of videos. I've still been able to produce. I've just not been able to upload. So I will give you free access to all the videos that I've made as soon as they are uploaded, as soon as they are ready for viewing on most likely Facebook, but also somewhere in the forums as well. Check the description of the video for that. Also, do make sure, oh my god, Pioneers versus Engineers, epic battle times, or also going down here as well. It looks very, very similar to what Korean Army did last time, just going to the north and south side of the map. He does have one rifleman fanned out into the center, but that's just because there's no contestation there. Last time he had to hang around a very long time before he could move into the center. Going back to what I previously said before, very quickly, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, ooh, sandbags down there, you don't have to subscribe to the channel itself. You can subscribe to the show or playlist, I believe. So you can just get your Company of Heroes dose. You don't have to deal with that Men of War game there. Shoo, what is this? Too realistic, everything dies with a machine gun game. That's fine. It's basically, I try and make things easier for you guys to view. I'm a viewer myself. I watch stuff and I just find things like, oh, that's really irritating. Why can't I just do that? I don't like that feature. So I try and figure ways around that and make it better for you guys at home or on the train. Or in fact, yeah, I do remember someone saying like that. They added me on Steam and said, I'm watching you on the train. I'm like, yay! Why are you telling me this? But it's fine, that's cool. I would love to be able to watch some stuff on the train, but I don't take the train, so that's a problem. Grenades have arrived yet again. Is this really a calling card? Now, Korean Army might say, this is the map where I use my grenades. This is the map where I find grenades are really, really good. We have a sniper out here for Aljaz, already picking apart some of the riflemen on the north side of the map, just beyond the church. But incoming, a lot of scattered riflemen all around from every sector. That Pioneer stands no chance. He's going to try and hide in the building, however. All the riflemen converging on a single point where double Volks and a sniper is. He wants that sniper down. If he gets that sniper, a fantastic grenade on that Volk squad, they're not going to be able to take up too much fire any longer, but they do at least get rid of a rifleman. More grenade action. The MG from behind allowing the suppression on that rifleman, making sure that those Volk squads can get out of there alive, and the sniper too. The sniper, the most critical point to keep alive, but it is still a huge retreat from Aljaz not looking good for the map territory control on his behalf. He does need to get back out there and gain control of the center. You know it, because otherwise it's going to be a very short game. Our engineers on the north side, they do have that territory just connected. Lots of munitions being gained for Korean army to fuel his just constant spam of grenades. He was doing that a lot on the other game as well, and Korean army returned the grenade favors as well, but those grenades were not as hard hitting. So, you know, I don't know what it is really about grenades. I find them later on in the game, they just seem to weaken so much. But also, these players, like, there were so many infantry engagements happening all across the map, and the players managed to dodge pretty much almost all of them later on in the game, but not so much early on. There were some significant early surprise grenades. It strikes me as a little bit odd, but the whole micro that both players put into that was absolutely extraordinary. The fact that they were looking at these big, huge battles between the infantry and identifying that someone was throwing a grenade and were able to dodge it, like, pretty much lightning fast. Ooh, hitting a mine there. Just missed that one. Ooh, I always do this. Come on, Company Players 2. Have the mine things actually appear on the minimap, damn it. Because if you don't, I'm going to come down to Relic Studios and be like, put mines on the map, damn it. It's so obvious. It'll be so cool. Our sniper getting its 4th kill of the day against that rifleman squad. GI is ready. I somehow don't think you are quite just yet. I expect a flamethrower from this engineer at some point, not being upgraded. But definitely going to see some Korean Army flamethrower rifleman action. But first of all, we'll charge headlong into this Volk squad, who are firing from long range behind heavy cover. And you can see that rifleman squad getting absolutely destroyed by the incoming fire as they advance. But there's the grenade. Takes out 3 guys. Absolutely nicely well done. Nicely well done indeed. The rifleman going right far all the way behind them. We even have a pickup crew here. A predictor grenade. Not so good as the prediction. It is a lot harder than Dawn of War to get those grenades off. We hit a mine on the north side. The engineers all managing to survive, decapping that fuel point. This is not looking good for Aljaz territory-wise, as he's losing a lot right now. We have another rifleman squad moving down to the south to go pick up some more fuel or a victory point. I still think going for the munitions would be a better bet at the moment, but this area isn't captured, or connected rather, by this strategic point is being taken now, so it's not really a big deal to go capture that. It is connected, it would give us some munitions, but we have a lot of munitions now already. Let's put on the pressure and make it a victory point, because the more time he spends putting together his victory point, is less time than he's doing anything else. So we have a supply yard down for Korean Army. We have minesweepers too, because we had a lot of mines down for the last game of Korean Army. I bet your ass Aljaz is extremely fearful of future mines. Again, just there's too many mines to keep track of. That's why we need it on the map screen, damn it. I'm gonna pester on about that forever. Our riflemen moving again, split up yet again, and even though this crew is pretty beat up, they're gonna try and... Oh no, this could be a lost squad, a lost cause. He retreats behind the building. That's a shot blocker. Our sniper is no longer in existence, it looks like. A grenade. Trick it to the ground and stand on your own grenade. Somehow, I don't think that was very effective. Unlike that grenade from Korean Army, consistently almost effective. Great, our sniper lost yet again from Aljaz. This is not fine sniper play from Aljaz. This is no Marina's type of a sniper. Marina's absolutely excellent with his snipers, by the way. But Aljaz could possibly use some training with that, I would say. I'm sorry, Aljaz, but those snipers have died, they've died, and yet again they've died. Mines going down in a traffic congestion area. Wonderful. We're going to get our kit and form up, hopefully, but we are also going to kit up and remove these mines from the center of the map. You can see Korean Army has, like, very specific spots to put his mines in. It's almost like he's revised this map a lot. And that is an element of this game which I kind of dislike, but it's just always going to be there until we get a random map generation which works 100% balanced. But you do have to learn these maps as well. You can't always rely on your somewhat instincts, your tactical instinct, because it's just usually not there. You will indefinitely practice these maps as you play them, finding out things. You'll do the same things over and over again, and you'll find that they work much better than certain other elements of your play. So, like, it would be really nice if we had a random map to generate and the players had to use their instinct, use their knowledge of tactical battlefield goodery, and constantly be met with new experiences that they have to adapt to. I really love the adaptive play, but there is a lot of adaptiveness to Company of Heroes, and you will see it between these two players as well. Although I really believe that maybe Aljaz should adapt himself to not use snipers because they are getting destroyed. Look at his position here. It doesn't look too fine. You can see the grenade goes into the building with the MG first, because as soon as that MG is down on the side of the building, we shouldn't have a problem calling in reinforcements to go and take out that sniper. But instead, what Korean army does very intelligently is comes off to the cutoff point, puts a mine down, so the retreating squads are going to have to walk over that. The sniper is cut off, and he is going to have to force a fight now. If he retreats, he is probably as good as dead. He has to go through that mine. Does Aljaz know that mine there? We don't know. MP40s are out here creating more exciting combat tour. Our minesweepers are going to run across, perhaps see this mine. It does reveal, however, we don't want to be running over that mine when that minesweeper runs over it. But luckily enough for Korean Army, that doesn't happen. A very
sector being captured.
dense in the head play there, considering the last game, his Greyhound got hit by 2 of his own mines, but I could have gone very, very wrongly for his Vet 1 squad. You can see the sniper having to run through this squad now. MP40s are doing their best, but no one wants to really fire at them. Blocking that sniper on retreat. Can we get the line of sight blocker here to save him a few more shots? They scatter around the building and hits the mine as expected. A Pak-38 is here. Is it really necessary? Good game, well played. Aljaz, 12 minutes, 4 seconds lost for him. Congratulations, Korean Army. You move into the finals with Siberian Platoon. This was a quick game. A good summary for Korean Army. Hopefully he can regain his breath for the finals. I hope you've enjoyed this game, guys. I certainly have, even though it was fast-paced. But hey, the fast-paced games are also excellent in Company of Heroes between these mighty fine players. Oh, God. Right. I'll see you for the next game, guys. I'm Inuki. Woohoo! Enjoy the highlights.
Germans are seizing territory. Front ship. Routes of traffic territory.